Hi, 8th graders. I'm going to do a YouTube video today to describe our vocabulary words, the last 5, and then talk about your papers. So the vocabulary words, we have insinuate is number 6 on the list, and that's a verb. So that means where you are imparting or suggesting in an artful or indirect way to introduce something such as an idea gradually or in a subtle or indirect or covert way. So if you are insinuating something, you are saying something in a way that you're having the person figure out what you really mean. Gingerly is an adjective or adverb, depending on if it describes a noun or a verb. And it's very cautious or careful. So if I gingerly walked to the kitchen, it would be very cautious, carefully walking to the kitchen. Wince is a verb. It's to shrink back involuntarily as if from pain or to flinch. So if someone winced as the stitches were being put into their finger, maybe they were fearful of the pain even though they had the anesthetic, something like that. Tendril is a noun. It's a leaf, stipule, or stem modified into a slender, spirally coiling, sensitive organ serving to attach a climbing plant to its support. Okay, so it's the pieces that go off of the main part of the plant is a tendril. It's also used in other references in some of our dystopian books related to maybe some of the more fictitious creatures that are involved in some of our books that might have tendrils attached to them and such. So it's almost like an appendage, something that's attached to the main part of something. But this one is the definition is specifically about a leaf. Murmur is a noun, and it's a half-suppressed or muttered complaint or grumbling. So if someone murmured like this, they were frustrated with something and they don't really want to talk about it very much. So that would be a murmur, where you're kind of talking under, you can't really understand the person, but they're kind of grumbling or complaining. So hopefully that helps you with the last 5 of the vocabulary words. Please continue to look those over to get to know those words. Maybe some of these words can be things you use in your papers. That would be really awesome. All right, so for your lesson today, we're going to talk about continuing to develop those body paragraphs. So today you should be on reason number 2, body paragraph number 2, but technically your 3rd paragraph for your paper. So you have an intro. Yesterday you worked on body paragraph number 1. If you still need to develop that one, keep going with it. You have all week to work on your 3 body paragraphs. So if you want to start body paragraph number 2 today, you can. So you're working on reason number 2 and then 3 pieces of evidence to back that up. If you need to do more research to find that evidence, go ahead. So the other thing that I want you to think about is I want you to think about your tone. So when you are writing fictitious work, there is some sort of tone to the story where there's almost like that mood or that tone of voice of the author that you can feel through the reading. So we should have a tone in our writing with this. Now, to encourage people to listen to your case, you need to speak in a way that is intelligent, that is knowledgeable, but not authoritative, like I know more than you. You don't want to speak in a tone like that. You want to speak in a tone where you're informing people, where you're educating people, where you're sharing your ideas, and you're using research. So you want to have evidence that you talk about in an intelligent way. So that should be your tone. There shouldn't be any negative ideas toward the other side in a way that is condescending or almost putting them down. You want it in a way that is, some people believe this, but here is why this argument is strong or this argument has been proven, something like that. So you don't want to sound authoritative or almost, higher or above someone, but you want to have a tone of intelligence and a tone of passion for what you're arguing. All right, I hope that helps. If you have questions, email me. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.